KJA, Global Channel. Freedom by Design.
The questions that test freedom.
The 30 Articles, Q&A, Masterclass Series. E129, Article 4, Breaking the Hidden Chains. Pillar. Human Dignity and Civic Civilization, Article 4 pairs with Episode 85.
What does the prohibition actually cover today?
It covers far more than literal ownership. The prohibition reaches servitude, forced and compulsory labor, debt bondage, forced marriage, trafficking, and every arrangement where a person is controlled and exploited without genuine freedom to leave. The defining element is not chains or a bill of sale, but coercion.
Physical, psychological, or economic, a serious system.
Therefore, defines these offenses broadly and pursues the substance of control, so that exploiters cannot escape by avoiding the old forms while reproducing the old reality.
Across sectors,
It reaches domestic work, agriculture, construction, fishing.
and any labor where workers can be trapped and controlled.
Why is the prohibition absolute and non-derogable?
Because it admits no justifying purpose whatsoever, unlike rights that may be limited to protect others.
Freedom from slavery cannot be suspended for emergency, economic necessity, security, or custom.
There is no condition under which owning or coercively exploiting a human being becomes acceptable.
The implementation consequence is that we couldn't afford to enforce it, or it is traditional here are not defenses.
The absoluteness is the point.
It places the reduction of a person to property entirely outside the realm of permissible action.
No industry, household, or custom is exempt. Profitability and tradition are never defenses.
How do victims actually get free and stay free?
Through a victim-centered chain. First, identification. Training those likely to encounter victims,
To recognize the signs of control.
since victims often cannot self-identify.
Second, protection over prosecution of the victim.
Treating exploited people as survivors with rights to support, not as offenders for status crimes committed under coercion.
Third, recovery, shelter, legal status, and means of livelihood.
So freedom is real, and not a return to the vulnerability that trapped and rescue without recovery simply recycles victims.
Labor inspection, health and migration frontlines, and survivor support services are the real machinery of freedom.
What stops the cycle rather than just rescuing individuals?
Attacking the conditions and the demand, the catalyzing duty looks upstream.
Prosecuting and dismantling the networks that profit,
Holding accountable the supply chains and enterprises,
that knowingly use coerced labor,
and reducing the vulnerabilities, destitution, statelessness, isolation, that exploiters prey upon freedom from slavery.
is not secured one rescue at a time, but by making exploitation unprofitable and unfeasible, and by closing the desperation that supplies its victims.
Supply chain accountability, prosecution of trafficking networks, and protection of the destitute and stateless.
Difficult questions do not weaken freedom.
They protect it from shallow thinking and unaccountable power.
Examine the assumption, verify the evidence,
Continue learning.
and turn understanding into responsible civic action.
Share this discussion.
Participate thoughtfully and subscribe to the KJA Global Channel so that the learning continues.
KJA. Knowledge justifies authority.
Freedom must not only be imagined,
Freedom must be designed,
protected.